This is just my chin just a little bit. There we go. Ah ha 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 ha. Let's get it. Oh, wait, hold up. Gotta wait for YouTube Studio. I don't want to do my intro and stuff without YouTube Studio being awake. Because I don't want to miss it. God forbid, right? All right. We are ready to roll. What is going on, everybody? Crazy Dog back with the first of two Game 7 NBA playoff live streams. And you already know what the second one's going to be. Cavs, Raptors. Oh, so does this mean you're not going to do Pistons Magic? Unfortunately, no. I don't want to use up any energy on that series. I mean, yeah, it'd be a big game, but I got to save my energy for the freaking main event tomorrow night. Right? Cavs, Raptors tomorrow at 7:30. Can't wait for it. But before we get to that one, we got to find out who faces the New York Knicks on Monday, as the Boston Celtics and the Philadelphia 76ers face off. Big time matchup. Celtics are favored by 3.5, despite the news that Jason Tatum is not playing. That's tough. And then over under 204.5. Money line minus 162 for the Celtics, plus 136 for the Sixers. Of course, last couple games, well, it's been back and forth. Let's just say that. Philly, yeah, well, they actually have done really well against the Celtics in this series. Of course, Boston took game 1. They demolished Philly in game 1. Ugh. But then Philly clapped back, winning in game 2. The Celtics took control of the series, winning the next 2. But here we are, tied at 3. Sixers are coming off 2 impressive wins. 113-97 in game 5, 106-93 in game 6. And here we are. Boston is on the verge of potentially blowing a 3-1 lead, which would be tough to see. It's tough. It's very tough. Of course, looking at the season leaders for each team, Tyrese Maxey led in points and assists, averaging 28 points and about 7 assists, shooting 46% from the field, 89% from the line, and then 2 turnovers in about 38 minutes per game. Andre Drummond, believe it or not, leads in rebounds with 8, 5 defensive, 3 offensive. And then for the Celtics, Jaylen Brown leads in points with 29 points, if you round up, 48% from the field, 79.5% from the line. Rebounding, Neemias Queta, 8 rebounds, 5 defensive, 3 offensive. And then assists goes to Derek White, 5 assists, averaging about 2 turnovers in about 34 minutes per game. So there we have it. And also, in terms of the schedule for round 2, Monday, you already know what's popping off on Monday night. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Now, in terms of my streaming schedule for round 2, I'm going to try to alternate as best I can. If the Cavs win, obviously I got to do every Cavs game. So that might make things difficult when it comes to the other game if the Cavs play before or after. Because obviously I gotta, if we play after the first game, so if we're the second game of the night, I gotta save my energy. I think most likely we're going to be the first game. But then again, it depends on the West Coast game that will be with us, because they have 1 conference game per day. For instance, on Monday, Minnesota and San Antonio is at 9:30. Boston, the winner of this game, and New York will be at 8 o'clock. And then Tuesday, if the Cavs win, they'll be playing at 7 on NBCSN. OKC LA will be at 8:30. And then, of course, Wednesday, and then they alternate. Yeah. So that means Cavs, if the Cavs win, Cavs and Pistons Magic winner would be paired up with LA OKC. So most likely I wouldn't be able to do any of those games, which sucks, but that's just the way it is. All right, we are ready for tip-off at the Garden. Win or go home. Starting lineups for the Sixers: George, Embiid, Oubre, Maxey, and Edgecombe. That's been their starting five most of the year when healthy. And then for the Celtics is a new lineup: Brown, Harper Jr., Shireman, White, and Garza. Well, alrighty then. Tip is off, won by the Celtics. Nah, not the Celtics. Nah, the Sixers. And B, pull up, got it. That's how they started off. By the way, last night, NBC came back. Yeah. Gray Media and Dish Network finally put their differences aside and they got a deal done, which means no Peacock unless I have to, which I think our first game of the second round, if we advance, would be on Peacock. Peacock. All right. I am too busy yapping. I need to shut my mouth and let's roll. Okay, there we go. All right, here's the Celtics. 4-0 Sixers. White missed the three. If the Sixers win this game and the Cavs lose, that's an all-time fumble. Oh, damn. Bro, Embiid almost did a full-on flip. Embiid had an epidectomy a couple weeks ago. He was questionable. Runs over Luka Garza. Damn near standing on his head. Edgecombe and Embiid have the first 4 points of the game for the Sixers. Inbound to Embiid. Mismatch against Garza. Pull up and missed it. Here comes Jaylen Brown. Again, no Tatum. Here's White. White out to Garza. Open three. Missed it off the side. Celtics last year, of course, fell victim to the Knicks in the playoffs. This year, trying to take down the Sixers. And, oh, that's Paul George. Nice dunk. Wow. Here's Brown. Kick out. And he passes it to the coaches. Oh, that's tough. I've already noticed, compared to Peacock, NBC main broadcast is obviously right on point, just like ESPN. I'm maybe 5 seconds back of the actual broadcast. I think if I was on Peacock, I would probably just be seeing the turnover. Or it'd be just now happening. Here's Maxey. Inside for Embiid. Embiid on Garza. Draws a double out to Edgecombe. Here's George. And, Oubre, you got to open your eyes, brother. Oubre wasn't looking. White. Oh, and up and missed it. Might have been blocked. Up ahead. And, what the? Harper went full on like this and batted the ball away. Ooh. Okay, Ron. Shireman. That would have been a breakaway, probably dunk for Embiid. Harper's not so fast. Wow. And he avoided colliding with Embiid. Wow. White gives it to Brown. And a turnover. 6-0 Sixers. Here's Maxey. Guarded by Brown. Maxey. Drive, kick out, Edgecombe. Three. That rookie, man. Yeah, I knew he was going to be a good pick when they made it originally. He's had a hell of a year. Here's Shireman. Over to Garza. Sherman. Yeah. Drive. Goes up on Edgecombe. Passes it to White for three. Got it. Oh my God. Magnet ball. 9-3. Maxi. Nope. In and out. Taken by somebody. It'll be Brown. Comes down with it. Brown. Harper for three. No. Way off. Up ahead. Here's. Oh, nice pass to Maxi. Up. Yo, how about that little touch pass by Embiid? He's like, yep, you take it. I don't want it. You take it. 11-3 Sixers. Pull up for Brown, and he missed it. Tipped up, taken by Maxi. Maxi over Edgecombe. Ooh, Bray. Three is missed. I thought that was going down. Damn. It just looks so good, like it's going to go down when it off the hand, but never. Sometimes it doesn't do that. Edgecombe running to swat him back to freaking San Antonio, ends up colliding and taking him down for the foul. He was like, he was levitating. He's like, come on, up, damn it, up. He just paused in the air, like, come on. Like he went up in slow mo, like, come on, buddy, put it up so I can smack it. Smack it. There's Jason Tatum, not playing tonight. I guess his knee's been acting up. 2 shots for Derek White. Free throw. Missed it. If the Sixers win, what the heck is he doing? The hell is Embiid doing? Oh, is that an assistant coach? I don't know who that guy is, but he was sitting there. Embiid was going for the ball. I guess he was hiding a ball from him or something. I don't know. That's weird. All right, so Peyton Pritchard checks in for Harper Jr. Free throw number 2 is good. 11-4 Sixers lead. Again, Sixers are in their white jerseys, the Celtics in their greens. And we have an offensive foul on Maxi. Okay, Maxi's like, what? Like, what are you talking about? Me? Huh? Just kind of, yeah, he ran into him. Scheinman just kind of ran in there and, I mean, okay. Here comes the Celtics. And he lost the ball out of bounds. Oh my goodness. Here's Embiid. He's going to inbound it. Gets it over back to Maxi. Maxi inside. Inside. Cutting Oubre with the dunk. Looks at the ref like, yo, freaking hit me. Here's Brown. Brown getting doubled. Draws against Embiid. To the corner. Pritchard. Drives up and in. 13-6 Sixers. Floaters up and almost went down. And there's a foul called on Garza. If we end up getting like freaking the most messed up second round in the East would be Orlando, Toronto, New York, and Philly. That'd be the most messed up second round ever. You would essentially be gifting the NBA Finals championship probably to the West, given the teams that are still alive over there. San Antonio, OKC, LA. Like the West and Minnesota. Pass inside, back out. Here's Embiid. This is a funky looking camera angle. Much better than Prime's camera angle. At least you can see stuff going on. God. 3 for Edgecombe. Missed it. And, Embiid went down, and now there's a table for it. Still loose. Goes out of bounds, and after all that, they say, I believe it is Celtic ball. See, at least with that angle, you can still see what's going on. Prime's angle last night literally was like them walking in the crowd behind courtside. Like, what is this freaking angle? Couldn't see nothing. At least that one you can see everything still going on. Freaking Amazon Prime. These networks, let's just change the most outrageous camera angle possible. Mid-play. Not like, they're bringing the ball up. No, like they're like middle of an intense scenario. Oh, there's a fight around the rim. Man, let's go to the most intense, like, trash camera angle possible. It's just like when they do that in baseball. A pitch is about to be thrown and they go to the camera angle from the backstop. Like, wow, I really wanted to see the freaking umpire's backside. Thank you, network. We all really want to see that, right? No. Okay. Okay. Crown Legacy game. Really, Fox? You think? I mean, it's literally Jaylen Brown and friends versus Embiid, Maxey, and George. And the rest of them and the rest of the Sixers team. The Sixers are fully healthy. No injuries reported on ESPN. The only injury reported for the Celtics was Jason Tatum. I think he hurt himself last game or something, and he's not playing tonight. Now, as far as tomorrow goes, I'm not streaming the Magic and Pistons. I know. Oh, why don't you do that game? That's a game 7. Because we play at 7:30, and I want to make sure I am good to go for that one. I don't want to do Pistons and Magic and wear myself out for that other game. Xfinity for fiber-powered Wi-Fi and mobile at half the price. See, these dishes are dirty. Like I said, if the Cavs lose tomorrow, especially if the Celtics lose tonight, we literally we would have essentially a red carpet rolled out for us to the conference finals. Damn near. And look how we're playing. Playing like garbage. Need freaking Donovan Mitchell to wake the hell up tomorrow. My God. I need him to have a vintage, like, game 1 performance. Drop 30 plus on these guys, just have a very efficient game. Of course, last night, the big guys showed up, finally, and we lose. All we had to do was take care of the damn ball at the end. That's what we had to do. Onto the damn ball. And we gave it to the guy whose hands are for decoration. They're just there for decoration. It's the ball like it's covered in like grease or something. Like a slippery substance. Like a bar of soap. Yeah. Like the ball is a bar of soap. What the heck was Harden in? Like, why didn't they give it to Harden? Besides, I wouldn't trust Mobley shooting free throws. If you know they're gonna foul you, give it to your best shooter. AJ Edgecombe gets the bucket out of the timeout. Oh, the Sixers challenged, and they won it. 15-6. Pritchard, chased by Embiid. Now they'll switch up. Misses the shot, brought down by Maxey. No other changes for either team right now. Harper was the only substitution. Brought in Pritchard for him. Embiid working against Garza. Nice pass with the dunk. Back the other way comes the Celtics. Here's Derek White. Garza to White. Garza! No, too strong. Brought down. 17-6. 5:50 to go in the first. Nice pass. Oubre underneath. A little bit of contact, but they're going to say Celtic ball, I believe, because Oubre touched it while he was out of bounds. Oops, we're going to get another substitution as Nemias Queta has checked in for Garza. He did not start the game, mind you. Keita. That's interesting how they started the game like that. Pritchard. White for three. Got it to fall. 17-9. 5:23 to go in the first. Here comes Maxey against Brown. Screen from Embiid. Embiid, PNR, up and good. Embiid's got 4. Other way, Brown against Oubre. Got it to fall. Brown got 2 points. Huh. 3 ball. Nope. 3 ball. 19-11. Celtics off the miss. Brown, pull up, is airballed, but a foul called on Maxey. That's weird. It says, ESPN says, oh, no, it goes. Okay, they fixed it. They gave him his 2 points finally. Only took him 6 minutes to do it. Or a couple minutes. Almost at the end of the other possession. Shots for Jaylen Brown. First free throw, good. Sam Hauser enters for Baylor Shireman, and Paul George will take a seat. And Grimes will enter for him. Of course, we got Nick Nurse versus Joe Mazzulla. Never forget, Mazzulla took over for Ime Udoka, who got in trouble off the court. Now he's with Houston, and their season's, of course, done. So 19-12. One more free throw coming up for Jaylen Brown. There's Jason Tatum. Free throw, good. Six-point lead now. 32-0 in leading series 3-1. Sixers are 0-18 when trailing a 3-1 series. 3 ball missed by Embiid. And what the heck is Brown doing against Edgecombe? Pull up for 2, missed. Brought down by Oubre, who's saved by White. White rescued it. Hauser. That's Pritchard, excuse me. And there's a miss, but a foul on Queta. Offensive foul on Keita. Mm. 3:57 to go here in the first. Keita against Embiid. Turnaround jumper. Got it to fall. All the way. Pritchard from downtown. He's short. Here comes Maxey. He's right, racing up the other way. Edgecombe for 2. 3:28 to go. This is the only game of the night. First of 3 game 7s in the Eastern Conference. 2 more tomorrow. Drive and a dunk by Brown. I think Oubre might have got a pop in the face a little bit. 23-15. Maxey. Drive. Floater. Good. In traffic. All the way is White. White. For 3. No. Oh, God. I got to stop yawning, man. Oh, man. Not. Here's Edgecombe over to Embiid. Embiid against Keita. Lost the ball out of bounds. It'll stay with Philly. Timeout. Sixers. boop, 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 beep, boop, beep, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop. If you're enjoying the stream so far, as always, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, hit that bell. I'll be live tomorrow for my only game of the night, Cavs Raptors. Swear to God, if the Cavs lose tomorrow, they're going to have some questions to answer. They're going to have to look themselves in the mirror and probably make some tough decisions. Oh, they're going to trade Donovan? I doubt it. Highly doubt it. Harden ain't going anywhere either, I don't think. They're not going to get that drastic. But keep an eye on Jared Allen. Yeah, Jared Allen. And we'll see what they do with their bench. I would refit the bench a little bit, though. You know? In fact, I don't even know what our situation is for next year. Let me take a look real quick. Real quick, I'm going to take a look at the Cavs salary situation and such, just to see like where they are. I know they're obviously a second apron team, but like in terms of players, like who do they have that are free agents coming up? Oh yeah, they're only $4 million above the second apron. So they could get under the apron with like one or two smaller moves. First apron, yeah, they're way above that in the tax. They have one draft pick in the second round or in the first round next year. Possibly. Yeah, possibly. We'll see about that. They have no biannual exception and no MLE to fill up to use. They have a trade exception from Isaac Okoro. I don't know if they can use that. I think they can. And then DeAndre Hunter, Darius Garland, and Lonzo Ball trade exceptions for next year, pretty much. This one is Lonzo at $10 million. Now, in terms of free agents, Dean Wade's a UFA. He's going to be a UFA. Thomas Bryant and Larry Nance are all UFAs. Yeah. So they might have to, fill some holes. I could see them bringing back Keon and maybe Dean, but Larry and Thomas, they're not coming back. No, they're not coming back. And then for next year, Jared Allen actually has his new contract starting up. And James Harden gets into a player option, which I'm sure he could decline to get an extension. Maybe a little bit less cost maybe a more cost-efficient extension or something. Mobley also making $50 million next year. Oh my God. Dude better average a triple-double with those numbers. Damn. All right. So Paul George is back in for Maxey. Jordan Walsh checks in for White. Oh, see, this angle is not too bad. At least I can still see what's going on. 3-ball. It's good for Paul George. George comes back in and immediately hits a big shot. 28-15. 2:20 to go in the first quarter. Here's Pritchard. Over. Hauser to Walsh misses the three. This is what the Celtics do. They shoot a lot of threes. If they don't fall, they're cooked. Especially if the other team's hitting them. But they can come back quickly, too. Here's Edgecombe. Embiid from the free throw line. Got it. Kind of goes off balance. It's good to see Embiid back, though. Yeah, he is a low-key foul merchant, but when he's playing, he's still pretty good to watch. His energy is just so good on the floor. Up 2 is good for Jaylen Brown. 30-17. 1:30 to go in the first. Philly's off to a good start. But of course, those 4 quarters. And they got to play a good 4 quarters against the Celtics team. George. And he turned it over. Here's Pritchard. Walsh for 3. No. Brought down by Embiid. About a minute to go. And here's a pass up to George. Got to wait for reinforcements. He's going to go at Pritchard. He misses the shot. Kind of forced to put that up, I guess. All the way comes Pritchard. Over to Brown. To Pritchard. Pritchard against Oubre. Drives the lob and the dunk by Keita. 30-19. 36 seconds to go in the first. Edgecombe standing just inside the half court against Hauser. Edgecombe. Embiid. Bumped. It's the bucket, but no foul. He's like, man, come on. 32-19, 11 seconds to go, and we have a whistle. Oh, they had to fix the net. They just realized the net on the other side was a little oblong. Pritchard, 5 seconds. Pritchard, 4, 3. Pritchard, 2, 1. He's not even going to get a shot up. And that is it for the first quarter. He couldn't even get a shot up. Stifling defense by the Sixers. And they lead by 13 points after 1. That's what you want to see, though. You know, you come out with energy and you're playing really well. Sheboygan. I look like Bane, don't I? Introducing Gatorade for sure. Ah, pâté appétit. Ah, pâté appétit. Ah, ah, ha, ha, ha. Change happens fast. Offer your internet price for 5 years and get online in minutes with same-day Wi-Fi. Xfinity. Imagine that. Have you ever made a mistake you wanted to forget about? Would have thought you mentioned being married. I didn't realize Maggie hadn't told you about us. Well, Maggie tells me you've been around very long anyways. I don't like he's really here. Streaming group Core was swatted within the first hour of their first stream. Justice Gerald Titus, where federal prosecutor. Damn. Justice on the West Virginia Supreme Court. I'm Justice Gerald Titus. I spent my career upholding the rule of law. I was born here, raised here, and now my wife and I are raising our family in West Virginia. We need judges who are fair and apply the laws written and protect the rights of all our citizens. Vote to keep conservative Justice Gerald Titus on the West Virginia Supreme Court. You've seen them everywhere. Now it's your turn. Oh, fine. So now, scan this QR code or visit wsat.com/contest to enter once per day. Sponsored by Shawnee State University. Go ahead, make plans. See what Mother Nature has to say. Spring and vaccine change quickly, and being first means everything. A first alert weather day is in effect as 12 moves through all the U.S. Certified Andre Drummond will start the second quarter for Embiid. Maxey in for Oubre, and Justin Edwards is in for Edgecombe. Shooting. 32-19. Yeah, he was just going up for it. And White draws the foul on Drummond. 2 shots for Derek White. Oh, I gotta stop yawning, man. It's only 8 o'clock at night. Why am I yawning so much, bro? Oh my god. 32-19. Or now he made the first free throw. One more for Derek White. One more free throw up and got it. Am I nervous for tomorrow? Yeah, a little bit. Celtics are frauds. Damn. Damn. Up top, here's Maxey. Gonzalez against Maxey. 5 on the shot clock. Maxey. Pull up for 2 is good. How? Yeah. Maxey's damn good. I'll give him that. Off balance, puts it up and he drains it. And we have another whistle as it looks like it's with White and Edwards getting tied up. Even 12 and counting here in the half. Pritchard. Over to White. Drives. Pull up in the paint. Got it. 10:56 to go in the half. Sixers still up by 11. George coming in and oh, that's an offensive foul. He tossed Gonzalez to the side. Damn. Tossed him to the side. Like, get out of here. Fans letting Gonzalez know their appreciation, drawing that foul. Here's White underneath. Pull up is good. Right on the baseline. $10:23 to go. 13 for White. Here's Maxey. Maxey. Drive. Corner for Edwards. 3 on the shot clock. Edwards. Pull up is missed off the side. Keita brings it down. Here's White. White to Keita. Keita comes up. Reverse puts it in. See what I mean? Here comes the Celtics now. George, Maxey, Edwards, Drummond, and Grimes on the floor. Timeout Sixers. White, Hauser, Keita, Pritchard, Gonzalez for the Celtics. I'll be right back. We back. Got me some brownies. Made them yesterday. Mm-hmm. All right. Here's Maxey over to George. Ooh, that's a foul on White. "22 points in the paint in the first quarter, 0 so far for the Sixers." George, pull up for 2 is good against White. White, there's Pritchard. White coming back for it. Keita to White. White dancing around. Derek White, pull up, short. Taken by Drummond. 9-point lead for the Sixers. 9:02 to go and counting. Maxey up and missed it. Tough luck. Back the other way comes Pritchard. Pritchard against George. Pritchard drives on Drummond to Keita. What the dunk? Sheesh. Wow. With 3. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Mm. I don't even think he hit. That was a straight air ball. Hey. No. Pritchard to Keita. Fouled by Drummond. It is back on the floor for Grimes. Oubre is back in for Drummond. Drive, Pritchard goes up and gets it for 2, and it's a 5-point lead. A 12-4 second quarter for the Celtics. Kick out 3. No. And we got a foul underneath on Keita. Up. No. Brought down by White. White. Full up 3. Got it. Wow. Like I said. Oubre coming for a screen and an offensive foul. They're crumbling. Oh no, the Sixers are crumbling. Oh no. A 15-4 second quarter. They're buzzing now in the Garden. White gets fouled by Oubre. He's like, "Are you serious?" Grimes will return for Oubre. All right. Three ball is good, and the Celtics have taken the lead. An 18-4 second quarter. Embiid, pull up for two. No. And we have a foul on Derek White. Bro, they crumbled, man. My God. You know, they crumbled like a dry up brownie. That's what they did. They crumbled like a dried up brownie, man. You know what I'm talking, or like a biscuit, right? If you ever had a biscuit, I've had many of them from like Chick-fil-A and McDonald's and that. And you take one bite and it just falls apart. That's the Sixers. One bite that just collapses to like a million pieces. And then a foul. That'll be on That'll be on Shireman. No, that's on Hugo. The original foul before was on Shireman. Now that puts the Sixers, I believe, near the bonus. Ooh, right there. Just runs. What am I talking about? Runs right into Embiid. Five minutes, a plus 14 for Hugo. Shireman will take a seat. Here's Edgecombe. Pass. Times with the dunk. And we got ourselves a game now. Back the other way. Here's White. Over to Pritchard. Pritchard drives against Grimes. Step back. And out. Batted around. Taken by Maxey. Maxey. Edgecombe. Three. Got it to fall for the rookie. From, I believe, Baylor, I want to say. Yeah, Baylor. Kind of funny. He went to Baylor, and there's a player on Boston named Baylor. Ha! Brown against George. Kick out. Pritchard against Grimes. Pritchard draws a double. Weasels his way out of it. Brown for three. Man. 41-40. 5:20 to go in the half. Here's George. Over, and he's passed to Embiid. Fouled. One. Did he just go, Okay. Wow. Dominic Barlow is going to come in for George here. Yeah. White was a little too anxious to get up there and try to stop the shot. So George is going to come out for a little bit here. Free throw coming up for Embiid. It's up and got it. Embiid with 13 points now. 5 assists, 4 rebounds. Already. Maxey's almost at a double-double himself already, too. He's got 7 assists and 6 points. Drive, kick out. White for three. No, that's too strong. Saved by Pritchard. He'll reset. Over to Brown. Brown, left wing side. Nice pass. Good catch by Pritchard. Pritchard drives on Embiid. Goes up and blocked by Embiid. Maxey. Embiid. Pass over to Edgecombe. Inside, Embiid gets fouled. That's on Gonzalez. Yep, that's on Gonzalez. That'll once again, I believe, send the Sixers to the line. I believe. I think so. Yeah, free throws coming for Embiid. Free throw missed the first. Another Shireman returns for Pritchard. 4:36 to go in the half. Free throw up and good. $45-40, 4:28 and counting here in the half. Brown against, I think it's Edward. No, it's who that? Oh, it's Barlow. Had a brain fart for a second there. I was like, who the heck is that? It's Barlow. Here's it, Maxey. Out to Edgecombe. Fires, and that's too strong. 45-42. 4:02 to go. White with it for Brown. Drives almost like he lost the ball. Has to recover. White goes up. Missed. Brought down. Grimes races to the other end. Goes up. Misses. Put back by Embiid is good. Embiid has got 16, 5, and 5 now. He's already halfway to a triple-double, potentially. Yeah, Boston's woke up. And timeout, Boston. Timeout, Celtics. Okay. It says 6s and 7. By the way, any Browns fans in the chat tonight, did you guys see the Browns, I guess, hired, or they hired Trent Baalke as a consultant? I understand why. I mean, if you look at what they've done the last couple of years, they bring in these former GMs to consult with. A couple of years ago, they did it with Ryan Grigson. Recently, they've done it with Tom Telesco. They've done it with, they had Scott McGlowan a while back. Remember that? He was actually not too bad. They had Bob Quinn a couple of years ago, Tom Telesco recently, and now they're bringing in Trent Baalke. So if you've been a garbage GM at some point, the Browns are probably going to bring you in to consult with you. But I don't know what there is to consult with him for. How to be a garbage ass freaking, how to ruin your team in like 3 moves or less or something. I know what it is. They consult with him to know what not to do. Do the opposite of what he says, of what he wants to do. Hey, we should take this guy with our pick. So we're not taking him. Okay, good. All right. Got ourselves a good game so far, at least. That's great to see. Celtics had a little bit of a rough start, but they have definitely awakened here in the second quarter. Down by 5. Embiid told the fans to be quiet after he heard like FMB chants. Oh my god. That's funny. I was wondering what the fans were saying. They were saying FMB. Okay. So Sam Hauser returns for Keita. Paul George is in for Barlow for the final 3 minutes plus. 3:28 to go, 47-42. Drive, kick out to the corner. Gonzalez lost it. Gave enough time for Grimes to get to him. White, pull up, missed. Tipped around, taken by Edgecombe. 5-point lead for Philly. Here's Embiid against the smaller Shireman. Pull up, and he missed it. Can't even bury a shot against a smaller guy. 3-ball. Got it for Hauser. (47-45). Philly's made 1-3 this quarter. Boston's made 4 of 5. There's a drive. Goes up. Oh, bad attempt. Edgecombe. Grimes. Up top. George. For 3. Paul George, man, he is on one tonight. He has 10 points, but he's when he missed one shot thus far. Shireman missed it. Oh, I'm sorry, is that Gonzalez? That's Hugo. Hugo back up and misses again, but a foul. It's going to be on Embiid. That's Gonzalez. Hugo Gonzalez. Oh, wow. Foul is on Embiid, his first. 2 shots for Hugo. Free throw is missed. Free throw missed again. Out of bounds. It'll go back to Philly. Two minutes remaining in the half. Edgecombe gets the bucket, but it's not going to count. Offensive foul. Eh, 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 eh. Ha, 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 ha. Ha, ha, ha. Shadow boxing my microphone. Bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. Boo, boo. Boo, boo. Ooh, right in your living room. Meow. Jump scare. Here's a drive. Brown up. Missed. And a foul after the rebound. That's going to be on, I believe, on Hugo again. Yeah, loose ball foul. That'll be number 3 on Hugo. Right there, yep. Oh, dear. Has wood burn on his hand. Yeah. Ouch. Derek White has a scrape, like a burn on his hand from the wood, I guess. From the hardwood. It's like rug burn, except it probably hurts like crazy. I can imagine. Free throw good? Tomorrow, 3:30, game 7, Orlando, Detroit. 7:42 around there, Toronto, Cleveland. First free throw was good, and there's Hugo on the bench. Vucevic, trying to gas him up a little bit, hype him up, calm him down. Kind of surprised we haven't seen Vuce yet. Free throw is up and out. Oh, God. 1:35 to go. Keita with the dunk. Damn, Keita, former King. King Keita. 1:23 to go. 4-point lead. And here's Embiid. Out to Maxey. Maxey, corner, Edgecombe. Missed the three. And a foul on the floor. That'll be another loose ball foul on Neemias Queta. His third. He'll check out for Garza. Two more shots coming for Embiid here. Free throw, good. Oh my God, dude. That's crazy. Wow. 52-47. One more free throw coming up. It's up and good for Embiid. He's got 19 points. Here's White. Open three. Good to go. Less than a minute left. 52 seconds in the first half. Maxey blocked by Brown. By the way, how about that Pirates game today? 7 straight walks for the Reds. Damn. Wow. Walk, walk, walk. RBI walk, RBI walk, RBI walk, RBI walk. Damn. Embiid working inside. Goes up. Missed it. Out of bounds. They'll do it again. Here's the inbound out to Embiid. Pull up. No. Back comes Jaylen Brown. Races inside. Up and blocked by Embiid. He met him at the summit and said, GTFOH. Bitch. Knowing him, he probably would say that too. He would say it. 10 seconds. Maxey, step back inside the arc. Got it for two. Right inside the circle. Near the free throw line. Five, four, White, drive. Goes up, blocked. Put back is not close. After 2 quarters at halftime, Sixers lead 55-50. Despite the fact that Boston had a really good quarter, 31 points that quarter. Who would you rather face if we somehow won tomorrow? Probably Orlando? But I wouldn't be mad if we faced Detroit. We can beat either team. If we play like we did at times in game 6, but if we play like we did if tomorrow night, if we play like we did in game 1 and 2 at home, we win in the game. If our bench shows up, if we get a Max Strus night where he's just cooking, like hitting like 6 threes, oh, we're winning. If Mitchell and Mobley and them show up, we're winning. We have too much firepower to freaking lose tomorrow, which is why they're probably going to lose tomorrow, because this team likes to piss me off. They're going to play horribly, and I really hope not. I hope they show out. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. By the way, Carolina up 2-0 over Philly in hockey. But for this game, the Sixers have gotten great contributions from their starters. That's actually where they've pretty much gotten all their points from. 19 for Embiid, 12 for Edgecombe, 10 for George, 8 for Maxey, and 4 for Oubre. Off the bench, just Grimes. He's the only one that's played a lot. He's played 15 minutes, 2 points. Drummond, Barlow, and Edwards have barely played. 23 of 45 from the field, 51% for the Sixers, 4 for 14 from 3, 29%, and 5 for 7 from the line, 71%. 20 rebounds, 17 assists, 7 turnovers, no steals, 2 blocks, and 12 fouls. For the Celtics, well, it's not a fun show for them. As you'd expect, though, White and Brown are doing most of the work. 19 for White, 13 for Brown. But that's it for their starters. And then off the bench, 8 for Keita, whatever. 7 for Pritchard and 3 for Hauser. Damn. 19 of 42 from the field, 45%. 7 of 19 from the 3 line, from beyond the arc, 37%. And 5 for 8 from the line, 63%. 18 rebounds, 11 assists, 4 turnovers, 3 steals, 2 blocks, and 11 personal fouls. And that's it. That's it, baby. That's all. Boo boo doo boo doo boo doo 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 boo doo 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 do 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 do. Hollywood. Pigeon Forge. Oh my. The Rib Fest features world-class award-winning barbecue rib teams from the country, serving the best barbecue ribs, chicken, and sauces you'll ever eat. Enjoy live music and exciting inflatables, ride and petting zoo at the Kids Zone. Rib Fest, great. Okay. I don't really care who we face. If we got to win tomorrow, though. Is on sale for just $5.99 a pound. Don't miss out on online deal days. Enjoy unlimited free delivery for limited time only. Hurry, offer and soon. Kroger, fresh from everyone. Joe's Update, WSAZ, making a difference. I'm so glad NBC is back on TV for us now. I don't have to use Peacock. Wow. Embiid. Okay, so I'll be right back. Eat some more brownies. Made brownies yesterday, and yeah, gotta finish them up. Hmm. I'm still here, guys. Just eating some leftover brownies.
Both have everything moms want, except alone time and naps. But you're working on that, right? Cold Mother's Day gifts feel like a treat. Plus, shop the friends and family sale to save more at Kohl's.com. discontinued by Cologne. So good. Got more bad news. Xfinity is now half our price. That can't be right. It is. Plus, they're giving people a bubble line free for a year. In that, are you for feedback? Yeah. Okay, let's pitch on a better deal. Go. Bag of cash giveaway on Mark Bill. From counterfeit. Love it. Sadly, shoot. Let's do Xfinity for $5. Half the price. Here, movement. American Express. Looking to go take their comeback to Brandon. Race 1, that's 3:30 on HB. Then at 30 on NBC and Game 7 is going to have this cast. So all these on each of the first bigger games of the series, the competition continues. But it's like a tragic player off the second half. It's not Slay Sylvia doesn't come to action. Joel Embiid 19 points in the first half. That's his most. And then he has in this series, he needs to have it bring up by the end of the night. He had a game 5. That's last time he's team.
David Njoku visiting the Chargers on Monday. I hope they pick him up. I think he'd go really well with Herbert. Yep. And I'm sure there would be some Chargers fans that would be like, okay, what does he bring to the table? Amazing hands. Like, honestly, he has some of the friendliest hands for a football as a tight end. And I will say this too. He has really improved in catching the football. I used to always call him David and Dropku. But he improved. And he is a legit red zone threat. You know, he's not afraid to go up and get it. And you love to see that out of him. Especially out of a tight end like him.
Bernie home and on the flight attendants asked Bronx if he might have seen the flight that and be Kevin Edge.
Austin Hedges, too. How about this? 40 RBIs. 40 RBIs. 40 at bats, 3 and 325 average. 864 OPS. That's a backup catcher. Ooh, excuse me.
Business internet. Talk into free by phone. Assist. So we're meeting with an expert today. NBA stars these days. Change the game. That's why DraftKings Live Betting is built for speed. When more markets hope for more of the game, DraftKings is live when others aren't. So instead of gray, be seen green. That's bet on NBA action as it happens with the #1 sportsbook for live betting.
Pedro Pascal. That meme. Wow, Trevor Murdoch announced his retirement from pro wrestling on NWA Power. I didn't know he was still going. Oh. Watching a game 7 when it isn't your team. Oh, that's so true. You just lock in and sit back and watch. No worries. Look me in my face. I ain't got no worries. I ain't got no worries. I ain't got no worries. There's a dude at the Phillies game, at the Philly Flyers game that lined up at the door 8 hours early. That fool ain't got no life. He's there even before the players and the coaches are there. All right. Okay, let's get back to action. We are back for the third quarter. So Keita's out there to start the second half. White, Keita, Pritchard, up and in for two. Brown and White. Yeah. White, Brown, Shireman, Keita, Pritchard for the Celtics. For the Sixers, it's their usual starting five. George, Embiid, Oubre, Maxey, Edgecombe. Here's Maxey. Embiid against White. Backing down. Out to Edgecombe for three for the rookie. That gives him 15. That's an Embiid assist. He's got 6 now. Here's Keita. Brown. Out to White. Fires. No. Brought down by nobody. Offensive foul. And I think it'll be Keita. It'll be Keita with the foul. And they're going to take him out and bring in Garza. I am still surprised they're not using Vooch. That's crazy, dude. I guess is Vooch like useless or something? Damn, not even going to Vooch? No Voochie main? How are you not going to use Voochie main, man? Come on now. You actually had to trade for him. But I guess I get it. I get it. You know. Maxey for three. Oh. That's 11 points for Tyrese. He could honestly have a triple double. He's 4 rebounds and 3 assists shy. 3 ball missed again. 61-52. 10-20 to go. Here's Maxey. Maxey. Here's Embiid. Pull up, and it's no good. Embiid's at 6 and 6. 6 rebounds, 6 assists. White for 3. That's no good. Taken, saved. White again. No. This will go to Embiid, who's fouled by Luka Garza. His second. And 47 to go, up by 9. Maxey drives to the corner. Mid-range. Got it to fall. Timeout Celtics. 8-2 third quarter. Start for the Sixers. Again, winner of this game faces the Knicks in the second round. That game will be on Monday. And if we end up with Sixers and Knicks, I might have to stream that game instead of Wolves and Spurs. I might have to. I seriously might have to. Because man, if we get Embiid versus Cat, oh my god, the trolling would be top notch. Oh man, Maxi versus Brunson. Woo, damn. Maxi versus Brunson. Oh, not to mention the whole New York and Philly thing, right? Two more cities that don't necessarily appreciate each other, especially in basketball and football. And of course, you know, those two cities have rivals in every sport. Yep, every sport. They hate each other, every sport. Baseball, football, basketball, everything. Even lacrosse. If New York even has a team. Just a quick reminder again, I will not be live. Not be live for Magic and Pistons tomorrow. I'm just doing the Cavs game. And that's probably going to be the basis of how I'm going to do it throughout the rest of their playoff run if they win tomorrow. If they win tomorrow, that's how I'm going to do it in the second round. I'll just go live for the Cavs games. Yeah, I'm just going to go live for the Cavs. I'll be right back, guys. All right. 63-52. Not 63-54. And a foul on Maxi. And one coming up. Wow. Free throw. Good. Brown has 16 points. Embiid out there with George, Oubre, Maxi, and Edgecombe. 4 of the 5 starters have double-figure points except for Oubre. And then for Embiid. Drive, Brown, kick out. Here's White. That's who is that? That's Walsh. I almost said White. Bald. Here's Brown up, and he missed it. Goes up, brought down by Embiid. He'll race up the other way. Maxi! That's no good. Taken by Baylor Shireman. Shireman to Brown. Up top, Pritchard. 3. Come. Goes blocked by Brown. Or they said, yeah, it was Brown. Okay. Brown. Here's Walsh. Called. Pritchard. Pritchard. Kick out corner for Shireman. Floater. Missed. Brought down by Embiid. And then he lost the ball. Got his pocket picked. White open three. No. Good hustle by Shireman, who tried to get it, but he just couldn't get to it in time, out of bounds. Back to the Sixers. See up the floor. Up by 7. 7:40 to go. George misses a shot. Brown to the corner for Shireman. Shireman! Way downtown. Missed it. Brought down by Embiid, who lost the ball, but it'll go out of bounds. Walsh tried to be slick with it. Walsh got that freaking Derek White hairstyle. They look like twins. Dude, they look like twins, man. Watch out. Walsh and White look like twins. And Walsh will take a seat. Oubre. Oh, nice pass. Saved by George, right to Embiid. Embiid backing down. Embiid. Kick out. Extra pass. Maxey. 3. Gives him 16. Yep. With 6 rebounds, 7 assists. 3 in the corners. Missed. Tipped up to White. Almost lost it. Kick out. Up. Extra pass. Pritchard. Couldn't quite get it clean. Pritchard drives. Corner. Gonzalez. 4-3 is missed. Brought down. Kick out. Down. 3. You cannot let these guys get these extra passes, like these rebounds. You give them extra chances, and this is what they do to you. They do it to everybody. That's what makes them so good. They're so good at getting these extra rebounds. Those boards on the offensive side. Embiid against Brown. Backing him down. Drives up. Got it to go. He's got 23. 9 rebounds, 6 assists. Goes up and a foul. That'll be on Embiid. His second. Going at him like he was talking too. Oh, they're talking shit. Oh, they're talking mad shit to each other. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oubre with the foul. Yeah. That's what Scotty Barnes was doing to Harden before he got dropped off. Yeah. You'd be like, yeah, let's go. Yeah. That's funny. Maxey was ready for that extra pass. $70-62. Free throw coming up again for Brown. The Reds walked 7 guys in a row, which tied a record. That's tough. Free throw good. Yeah, there's Vucevic. We haven't seen him yet. I don't know how often he's played in this series. And Embiid draws the foul on Hugo. Less than half, just past halfway in this quarter. Oh, they got Brown and Embiid going at it. They're drawing at one another. Ooh. Need that. They're they're going to be looking for each other on the floor, probably trying to guard each other. What the heck? Free throw. Got it. Wow. I think Embiid was like saying, "I'm not guarding you, fool. I'm guarding my guy." I'm gonna put my faith in VJ and Paul and them to guard your ass. Quentin Grimes is in the game now for Oubre. Free throw. Good. They're saying FM beat, FM beat, FM beat. Like, damn. It really be like that, I guess. Three ball. No, that's short. Here comes the Sixers. Up by 9. Maxey drives up and it missed it. Put back good by Embiid. Maxey's like, he freaking hit me, man. VJ Edgecombe on White. White. You thought this was crazy. Just wait until if the Knicks play these guys. Brown goes up in a traffic. Bad miss. Here comes the Sixers. They're trying to push it. Embiid. Underneath. Up and miss. Another miss. What was Edgecombe good? He's like kind of, looked like he was like slumping. Oh, there he is. 3 in the corner. No. Brought down by Maxey. 4:50 to go in the third. Yeah, I think Edgecombe might be a little off. He looks a little shaken up. Just by watching him, he looks like he's going to go down. Watch. Oh, that's what happened. He took an elbow to the face, to the side of the head. He's got 27 and 10. Ah, having a good game, though. We're having a fun time. That's funny, though, man. Oh, that's funny, man. That's funny, yeah. Oh, yeah. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Sometimes I'll just be singing a song in my head, man. Do 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 do. Just random beats be playing in my head. People got to realize Embiid is falling every time to protect his knees. He isn't foul baiting. Landing on your foot awkwardly is how knee injuries happen. True. That is true. Boop, beep, boop, boop, beep, boop, beep, beep. Do, 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 do.
That's a scary part. Also sounds weird. Super scary.
All right. 74-63. Kick out. Drive. Floater. Up and good for Maxey. From Paul George. That's now 18-7 and 7 for Tyrese. Pritchard. Deep three is good for Hauser. Hauser's got 6. Maxey. Embiid getting a little breather, I see. Drummond is now in. Edgecombe. Pull up is miss. Drummond had it, lost it. Shireman gives it off. Here's Pritchard. Pritchard against Edgecombe. Underneath, slips away. Up top for White. Pritchard. Drive. Pull up. No. Taken to Grimes. Grimes will bring it up. Grimes. George. George dancing around. Step back. 3. Oh, Lowry's like, oh, don't hit me, man. Kyle Lowry. Kyle Lowry. I forgot he was even on the Sixers. 3 in the corner. Missed. All the way come the Sixers. Here comes Maxey. From right to left. Maxey against Shireman. Pull up. Mid-range. Got it to go. Embiid's loving it. Keita. Pritchard. For 3. No. Uh-oh. We're starting to flounder. Spin move. Kick out. Drummond. Oh, fake pass. Come for 3. He did that fake pass to get the defender to go the other way, and he hits the 3. Oh my. 18-point lead for the Sixers without Embiid on the floor. They've done really well without him on the floor here. Edgecombe with 18. Ding! Oh. Zam. Wow. Timeout Celtics. They have, I believe, 4 remaining. Man, dude, Sixers might actually do it if they could hold on here. Ooh-wee. Like, no way the Cavs and the Celtics would get bounced in the freaking first round in the same year. That would be all luck. If the Celtics lose this game, which they could surge and win this game still. I'm going to be a wreck tomorrow. I already know it. Which is another reason why I'm just going to stream our game tomorrow night. I'm not streaming the Magic and Pistons. I'm not going to be locked in for that Magic Pistons game. I'm going to be too worried about our game. Another freaking game 7. Jalen Brown is in for Shireman. That's the only change. 84-66. Pull up is missed. Goes to Hauser up and in for 2. Gotta help Maxi up. He's okay though. Maxi gonna walk it up. Nonchalant. 2 minutes to go in the third quarter, by the way. 2 minutes left. Well, now less than 2 minutes. Maxi. 3 ball. Georgia's too strong. Just a bit. Brown to Pritchard. Here's White. White, step back 3. No. Brought down by George. 84-68. Sixers lead. A 29-20 third quarter. Or 29-18 quarter. Pull up. No. Back comes Brown. Underneath. Up and good for 2. Yeah, there's Kyle Lowry there. He's probably played in like 2 games the entire year. $84-70. Less than a minute to go. Grimes. Working on Pritchard. Edgecombe. 3. Wow, my voice just cracked like crazy. Holy crap. Holy voice crack. Brown. Pull up for 3. Good. Edgecombe was all over him. 87-73. 25 seconds to go. It's going to be a fun fourth quarter. It's going to be stressful. Neither of these are my teams, of course. Maxi. Drive. No. He got fouled. Oh. George wanted to boom on him one time. Oh, brother. He wanted to boom on him. So it was Grimes who wanted to boom on him. Oh, that's even worse. And if you get boomed on by Quentin Grimes, bro, you just need to leave. You get boomed on by Grimes, you just need to walk out the building. Come on. Come on. Who are you doing, man? Free throw up and good. Oh, see, there's Embiid on the side there getting his leg looked at. Probably tightened up. Yeah, loosening up his arm, it looks like, too. Might have tightened up. Free throws. Oh, he missed the second. It hung there for a while. Flop is good. At the buzzer. After 3, it is 88-75. It's good. Yeah, he made it. Yep. 88-75. All right. Fourth quarter time. Make or break. Season's on the line. What's going to happen? Whereas I guess you could call it now man or mouse quarter. This is a man or mouse quarter. Are you a man? Mouse. 13-point lead for the Sixers.
Like you're talking my love language.
Someone on Twitter tweeted about the show Wednesday, right? And said, if I ever get amnesia, the first thing I want to be shown is the Wednesday Sinclair Enid body swap episode. I need to experience that for the first time again. I got to give a lot of credit to Jenna Ortega and Emma Myers because, like, they had to essentially act as each other, right? Like, that's crazy, though. I mean, like, for instance, Jenna, who plays Wednesday, her character is very monotone, you know, not depressed, but dark attitude, kind of, doesn't smile much, kind of has a bland facial expression. Yeah, not as bubbly as her counterpart. So that means Emma had to literally be Wednesday, pretty much, in Enid's body, pretty much. Oh, man. Meanwhile, Jenna had to be all bubbly and, jump up and down and loud, exuberant. Yeah. Like, damn. They did good with that. Reminds me of, yeah, Freaky Friday. Yeah, it was their own version of Freaky Friday. Definition, emphasis on freaky. Ah. I remember, what was it? Chris Brown and Little Dicky did a song called Freaky Friday. Little Dicky woke up as Chris Brown. That's hilarious. Holy shit, I got a kid. Mm. Ah, that's funny. Sometimes I just listen to that song just for lulz. Up and a miss right off the bat. Three ball. No for Brown. On the floor, it's Embiid, Oubre, Maxey, Edgecombe, and Grimes for the Sixers. White, Brown, Hauser, Queta, and Pritchard for the Celtics. Embiid working on Queta. Pass to Edgecombe. Misses. Here comes Brown. Hauser for three. Hauser's hitting threes now, man. What the heck? He don't miss. Classic. 10:50 to go. He's got 11 now, by the way. He's 4 for 4. Classic. Here's Embiid. Oh, he lost the ball. Got it back, though. Turn around. He lost the ball again. White picks it up. Drives the other way. Goes right down the lane for two. Broadway. Down edge to edge. And down one end to end. Coast to coast. Ah. Crowd's getting into it now. Everyone on their feet. Maxey. Oh, God. Ah. Oh, man. Yeah. Ah. Embiid going right to the rim and gets fouled by Jaylen Brown. His first. By the way, Oubre has 4 fouls. Maxey has 3. I'm gonna have to get my fan, my corner of my room here. I'm gonna have to get that cleaned up because it's got dust and everything in it. Been meaning to get that thing cleaned, but with it cooling down, I'll take advantage of that. Free throws are good for Oubre. 90 to 80 now. 10 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Keita. Here's Brown. Hauser fires. No, rebounded. Keita up and in for 2 on the rebound. He's got what, 12? Yeah. Damn, he hasn't missed either. Of course. Grimes. Edgecombe. Left open. Misses. 9:30 to go in the game. Brown gets fouled. Maxey can't believe it. That's number 4 on him. Are you serious? Come on, man. Oh no, man. Come on now, dog. Come on, man. Ugh. Come on now, dog. Come on, man. I wonder how Columbus did today, because they played today, I think. They played Minnesota, probably lost. Minnesota's actually pretty good. Up and good for Brown. I'm out, Sixers. Oh, Crew were up 2-1 earlier. Oh, now it's 3-2. Yeah, of course. Wow, that was, see, like I said, that was quick. Of course they scored early. Yeah. 3-2. Oh, of course they did. Oh well. 90 to 84. It's a 9-2 fourth quarter. I'm noticing a bit of a trend here. Philly does really good in the odd quarters, Boston in the even quarters. Man.
Introducing Gatorade lower sugar. No artificial colors, artificial sweeteners, 75% less sugar. Gatorade lower sugar. Hydration better than water. SoundCloud shows big Capital One Spark Cash Plus card. Their business earns unlimited use and cash back on everything they buy. They get big purchasing dollars so their business can spend more and earn. What's the yoke? Wow. Now, watch this. Zepbound helps adults with obesity lose weight and keep it off. Watch this. So you don't feel stuck on your weight loss journey. People taking Zepbound wants them to lose weight fast. In a study, people using Molly's Zepbound.
Oh my god.
Compared to an average of 33 pounds with up to a 2.1 milligram dose of Wegovy injection. Don't share needles or pens or reuse things. Don't take if allergic to it or if you're someone in your family had MTC or MEN. Tell your doctor if you get a lump or swelling in your neck. Stop Zepbound and call your doctor if you have severe stomach pain or serious allergic reaction. Severe side effects may include inflamed pancreas or gallbladder problems. Tell your doctor if you experience vision changes before scheduled procedures with anesthesia. If you're nursing, pregnant, plan to be, taking birth control pills, taking Zepbound with a sample on your urine may cause low blood sugar.
Someone made a good point about the show I talk about on here a lot now. Wednesday, season 3 getting filmed as we speak. Person said on Twitter, in Wednesday season 3, I want to see Enid be genuinely scary as a wolf and in human form. You know, if you really want to have people talking about the show, what you do is you have Enid, who is in wolf form, attack and possibly harm Wednesday. That'll get people like, oh my god, you know, that'll get people talking. You know, because again, it's the wolf form. It's a beast. It ain't your friend. It ain't your friend. All right, that's enough of that. Talk about that show. Footer for Embiid goes down. George looks like he was called for a foul. What the hell? The heck is this picture? It's a person staring at his computer like a stick figure with a red ass face, or like whatever this is, and then a bloody nose. What the hell? Oh, I see what it is. Okay. Oh, okay. I see what it is. All right. So we're gonna have a challenge here for the Sixers. This is gonna be interesting. Right there, gets pushed down. Huh. Yeah. So they got a tech foul on Embiid. Free throw is good. And the 285 foul and one for Keita. Foul was on Paul George, his third. Free throw is good. 80, 92, 88, 8:38 to go. Maxi. Here's Embiid. He gets fouled by Brown. That'll be number 2. And if ball goes out of bounds, it'll stay with Philly. There's a steal. 92-88. Drive for Brown. Out to White. White up top. Brown. Drives. Bumped. And one. Foul is on George, his fourth. Free throw up and good. It's a 1-point game. George, Embiid, Oubre, Maxey, and Grimes on the floor for Philly. There's Embiid walking a little laboring a little bit, a little slow. Crowd on their feet. Grimes, Embiid for three. Got it to fall. And man, they needed that. He quiets down the crowd. That's funny. Here's Derek White. Draws a double. Fouled. No foul. There's the foul on White. I was waiting for that foul called on the shot, but nope, no foul on that one. Wow. White's with the foul. His third. A lot of these guys are getting into foul trouble. Sheesh. If we were to go to overtime, oh, brother. Oubre, Maxey, and George are in foul trouble for the Sixers with 4 apiece. And White has 3 and Keita has 4. Corner for Oubre. Inside Embiid up, and he missed it. Oh my God, he cooked the layup. Wow. 7 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Brown on the screen. Inside for Keita. Lost the ball. Got it back. No foul. Be careful. Keita short. Bounced to Edgecombe. The Edgecombe returned to the game for Grimes, by the way. 6:40 to go and counting here in the fourth quarter. Game 7. Winner faces New York on Monday. Three ball. Ooh, nope, Embiid missed. And of course, if Philly wins, that means New York will host. But if Boston wins, then Boston will host. Game 3 and 4. And he traveled. Yeah. I'm sorry, yeah, game 3 and 4. It'll go to the higher seed. No, game 1 and 2 go to the higher seed. So, well, yeah, 1 and 2, they would be in New York on Monday if Philly wins. Turn around. Missed it. Philly, remember, faced Orlando in the play-in round. Kick out. Up top. White for 3. Got it. Derek White, man. Bald. He got that bald energy. Shiny ass head. Used to have a hairline that was like all the way back here once upon a time. 5:30 to go. 1-point lead. Maxey on Hauser. Goes up, misses the shot, but a foul called, and the freaking Celtics bench cannot believe it. They're like, ah. I love their reaction, like, ah. Oh, that's tough. That's tough. Fouls on Keita. That's number 5. I'm out. Celtics. They might challenge. I'm not sure. See. Ooh, right there on the arm. He got him on the arm. Yep. He went like that and he got him on the arm. I believe we're going to have a challenge here. They're going to look at it. I thought maybe they looked like it was a foul, but we'll see what they say. Embiid with 32 points. Passenger. Oh. Hey, yo. That is scary as hell. Passenger. That movie looks scary as hell, man. It reminds you of those jump scare movies. After this game, the winner has to travel to New York, which isn't far, obviously. It's nothing crazy, but you got to face a Knicks team that has had a couple of days off. And they're as healthy as anybody, too. Jalen Brunson, Cat, Mitchell Robinson, Hart, OG. Whoever wins this game is going to be crawling into that game all bruised and beaten, battered, facing that team. And they just smoked the hell out of the Hawks. Imagine being the Thunder. You've had over a week or so off. So the Celtics lost the challenge. Oh, he was trying to say, no, 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 no. He's like, no, 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 damn it. So he just blew a challenge. Originally he said yes, but then he's like, no, wait, actually, no, damn it. Too late. Because he probably didn't see that last little on the wrist at the very end, on their arm. So they lost a challenge now and a timeout. Maxey makes the first of two. One more coming up, and he made it. Maxey with 21 or 22 now. Also 7 and 7. Here's White. Winner faces New York on Monday in the Garden. Well, the MSG, yeah. Pull up. Got it to go at the free throw line. $4:55 to go. Maxey. Guarded by White. And we have a foul. He's grabbing all up on Embiid's jersey. Damn. Fouls on Jaylen Brown, his second. 2 shots for Joel Embiid. First one is good. One more free throw. Up. Got it. 34? 34 points for Embiid. Damn near 40 ball. 10, 9, 8, and 7 points this quarter. By quarter. 4:40 to go. Brown. White for 3. No. Brought down by Edgecombe. He'll give it off to Maxey. Maxey with 4:28 to go. Right on the logo. Guarded by White. Here's Embiid against Keita. Embiid. Hauser kind of lurking. Cross court to Edgecombe. Maxey. Trying to get space. Drive. Benny botched a layup, but a foul called. Oh. Basket interference. Yeah. He touched it when it was still on the back. He should have tried to put it down. I don't know. I mean, yeah. It was still kind of hanging on the rim. You can't touch it when it's on the rim. He's got one challenge. He's going to look like he's going to use it here. I wonder if they're going to look for like a foul. Huh. Another big time challenge. This could swing the game here. All right. CJ Stroud without the hair looks weird. Not gonna lie. He chopped his dreads off. I think he's had dreads ever since he was in college, I'm pretty sure. It's weird without him. All right, we should be getting an answer on this. So the Sixers lost their challenge. Inside for Brown. Walking against Oubre. Kick it out to White. White for 3. No, too strong. Brought down and fouled by Embiid. That's number 2. Yeah, when it comes to David Njoku, I'd rather see him on the Chargers. I think he would go crazy there with Herbert. And a John Harbaugh offense or a Harbaugh offense. Yeah. I think he'd go crazy there. Free throws are good for Keita. 3:47 to go. And on for Embiid. Embiid backing him down. Hook shot short. Keita with the rebound. He's got a double-double. Back the other way. 1 point lead. 3:27 to go. White. Brown for the lead. No, in and out. Brought down by Maxey. 3:16 and counting. What? Here's Maxey. Drive, corner, Embiid. That's no good. They're pulling the Cavs. Have a chance to add to their lead, and they can't do it. That's tough. I know that feeling. Pull up. No. Neither team can do anything. Celtics can't get the lead. Sixers can't extend it. Here's Maxey. Maxey. Up top against Hauser. George. Drives. Goes up and blocked by Brown. Oh, dang. 3 in the corner. No. Oh my God. Can someone do something? Damn. Oh my goodness. Maxey. Drives. It's up. It's the basket. 2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes remaining. Oh, look at this. And Hauser, you bum. Oh, he saved it. And he dives into the front row. Look out below, guys. Keep your eyes open if you sit in front row, especially on the baseline as a photographer. Having your head in the camera. Oh, why is that guy getting so close? Brown. Oh, that's a shove. And he missed it anyway. Haha, ball don't lie. Ball don't lie. Embiid's kind of galloping a little bit. Definitely looks like he's not right. They were stretching him out earlier on the sideline. So it's pretty clear he's not right. Maxey drives, moves up and gets the basket himself. Let's give it to Maxey. Let him cook. The young blood cook. Oh, let him cook. About a minute to go. White, drive, guarded by Embiid. White, Hauser, way off. No. Celtics offense is dried up big time here in the final 2 minutes. Less than a minute to go. Crowd getting into it now. Maxey. Bumped by Pritchard. Pull up. No. Brought down. Oh, watch out, Embiid. Damn. Still goes crashing to the floor. Oh, like he is like hobbling. He is struggling big time to do anything. He's trying like, I'm going to get to the second round if it kills me. 3 ball. No by Brown. Rebounded by Brown. White for 3. No. My God, these guys can't hit shit. And they got a foul. Brick, 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 clank, brick, brick, clank, clank, brick, brick, clank. That's all they've been doing on Boston side. Brick, 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 clank, clank, brick, brick, clank. Oh, yeah, that's a freaking sent Maxey right into freaking Embiid's legs. Oh, come on, Brown. It's friendly fire, bro. Come on, man. Why you gotta do that? I'm gonna stiff arm Maxey right into his teammates' legs. Literally said, ugh. With the Derrick Henry stiff arm, like, ugh. Free throw number 1 is good. And they're gonna take Quentin. They're gonna take Embiid out. Quentin Grimes checks in. And actually, like, I got this. Free throw is good. Timeout. Celtics. Celtics are in some trouble. 105-98, Sixers lead. Winner of this game travels right to New York from Monday against the Knicks. And the Knicks, of course, are going to be well rested. They've had a couple of days off, which they were already healthy and everything, so they weren't really hobbling. Still, yeah, it's not like they were, they were like injured to crap and back like some teams were, but yeah, they got a little bit of rest and they're going to be ready to go. So yeah, if the Sixers hold on here, that means they're going to have Philly Flyers games and Sixers games. I think they have it timed though to where the Sixers and the Flyers will not be home at the same time. Yeah, that'd be a scheduled nightmare. So here's the inbound. Fires. And they're going to have to take foul. And that's probably going to wrap this game up. Wow. Free throw. Good. 8-point lead with 15 to go. Sixers fans in attendance chanting, "We want Boston." Well, they got him and they beat him. Free throws. Good. Boston had how many chances to take the lead? Underneath, got it for two. And they're going to foul Edgecombe. Wow. Free throw, good. And it's crazy because a lot of people had the Celtics possibly repeating, especially when Tatum came back. Free throw, good. The other way, Pritchard fires, misses the three, airballed it. Taken by Maxey, and that is going to do it. The Philadelphia 76ers are moving on to the second round to face the New York Knicks. But as they say, there's no rest for the weary, as the Sixers will go right to New York on Monday to face the New York Knicks in what I expect to be a very animated series. That should be fun. And if you're the Cavs, you got to be like, man, we got to win this game tomorrow. There we go. Philly wins the series 4-3, and they will face New York on Monday. Now, box score. The box score. Wow. For the Sixers, it was all starters. Like the bench did nothing. Literally nothing. Except for Grimes, who had one make all game. But the other four didn't even really play much. They went heavy with the starters. He pulled a Thibodeau. 34 for Embiid, 30 points for Maxey. Maxey played all but 3 minutes in this game. Edgecombe played all but 4 minutes in this game. 23 points for him. 42 minutes for George, 13 points. And then 6 points for Oubre. Quentin Grimes played 26 minutes, had 3 points. And then Drummond, Barlow, and Edwards played a combined 12 minutes. Overall, though, 39 of 82 from the field, 48%, 11 of 28 from 3, 39%, and 20 of 23 from the field, from the line. Yeah, 20 of 23 from the line, 87%, 44 rebounds, 25 assists, 9 turnovers, 0 steals the entire game, 1 block, and then 19 fouls. For the Celtics, it was what it was at halftime. The same 5 players scored. Nobody else did a damn thing. 33. 33 for Brown, 26 for White. Off the bench, 17 for Keita, 13 for Pritchard, 11 for Hauser. Interestingly enough, Ron Harper played 4 minutes at the beginning of the game, did not see time the rest of the game at all. "37 of 93 from the field, 40%. 13 of 49 from 3, 27%. And 13 of 16 from the line. Yeah, 13 of 49 from 3, 27%. 13 of 16 from the line, 81%. 44 rebounds, 19 assists, 5 turnovers, 4 steals, 7 blocks, and 23 fouls. All right. So that is going to wrap it up for this one. And yeah, congrats to the Sixers fans. No, he's not injured. He just doesn't play. You know, he was like Tristan Thompson on the Cavs, right? He's like Tristan Thompson on the Cavs, or Kevin Love on the Jazz. The old head who's just there as like a locker room guy. He doesn't play unless it's like a blowout. But even then, it's kind of like JJ Barea on the Mavs that one year. He just does not play. Embiid is 0-3 in Game 7s during his NBA career. During his NBA career, he has lost Game 7 in the Eastern Conference semifinals against the Raptors and Hawks and Celtics. Now he's 1-3. Yep. So yeah, shout out to the Sixers fans, and good luck against New York. Hopefully the Cavs can take care of business tomorrow, and we'll see who we would have to face if we make it. But yeah, if you're New York, you're like, man, we got an easy. They should have a free pass to the damn conference finals if we don't win tomorrow. Because I think if you look at the rest of the teams left, the team that anybody would be scared of is the Cavs, because our star power is insane. Harden, Mitchell, Mobley could go for 20 a night. Our bench is insane when they want to be. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. I'll be live for the Cavs and Raptors. Just that game. I'm not going live for Detroit and Orlando. So I will see you guys tomorrow night for that. I'll also be live tomorrow for the series recap of the A's series. Probably before. No, I'll probably go live after. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling. So with that being said, guys, that is going to wrap it up for this game stream. Shout out to everybody who came through. It was a no-brainer that I streamed this game. It was really a no-brainer. I didn't even have to think about streaming this game. I knew I was going to stream this game regardless of what was going to happen. Final score tonight, 109-100. Sixers win. And they will face the Knicks on Monday. So they got to hop right on a plane or on a bus or whatever to Philly. Probably for a day, gather some stuff or whatever, and head out to New York. No rest for the weary. That's going to be a tough series. facing Jalen Brunson, OG, Josh Hart, Mitch, Cat. Ugh. And I mean, the bench, they don't really use their bench. Their bench isn't as deep, but they can definitely have a random guy go crazy randomly, like Alvarado, right? So with that being said, I will see you guys tomorrow night. Have a good rest of your night. I'm Crazy Dog. Shout out to everyone who came through tonight, of course, as always. Jacob, Rays, Fox, and Daniel. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Cavs, Raptors, Game 7. Let's have some fun tomorrow. I'm Crazy Dog, and I'm out. Bye-bye. What a freaking game. Right, what a game. Game, though.